so this is episode 3 of the Shop Chat podcast. We have a special guest today. Tina, you want to?
Miss Barbie.
Hi.
What is your Instagram tag again?
omfg.its.barbie.
Yes.
I love it.
Barbie is a tattoo model out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And she's a really good friend of ours. We love her. Say hi, Barbie.
Hi. I feel like I have to say it like in a Barbie tone. Hi, I'm Barbie. Hello.
That was perfect.
She's like, I'm death metal Barbie.
Exactly.
Basically.
I love it. I love it. Well, today we are going to be doing a tap out session. I'm excited.
Tap out number 2.
Yeah.
How long did you go last time?
6 hours, but I was the one that tapped.
Tina tapped on me.
Oh, no. That would be me.
We were all tired though, but I tapped.
Yeah.
It was my bad. Yeah.
We got what? I think we went 7 hours because I think we got. It was 8 tattoos in 7 hours.
Yeah,
is what we got.
Yeah. It's pretty
What
good.
spot was the last spot?
I don't remember.
Oh, what was the last one? Was it my leg? I think it was my leg because we started with my stomach.
Yeah.
No, we started with my
Jeez.
face. We started with my face.
Your face. We got your
Face
face.
is
out of the
easy.
way. Yeah.
I would say the stomach sucks.
Oh, it felt like it was in my butthole.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 She's like, my butthole, Tina.
Yeah, I did. I was like, Tina, I don't like it. You're stabbing me.
It's horrible.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. We should record this. And put it online.
Tina's like, but are you live?
Yes. You're living. So, but I also don't like hurting. And so whenever she's in a lot of pain, I'm like, I'm sorry.
So what did you feel? Like, why did you tap out?
I was just worn out.
Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of my tattoos don't really go that long.
Mm-hmm. I can only go 6 hours.
Yeah. But I like mentally prepared and like physically prepared last
Yeah.
night. Like I was drinking water and Gatorade. I took a vitamin. I tried to go to bed early, which was really hard because I was so excited. It was like Christmas. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too. I was up till like 2 in the morning.
too.
I couldn't sleep. I was so excited.
Christmas.
Right? I was like, yay, Barbie's coming. I didn't sleep well, but that's okay. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
At least I'm like,
Take breaks.
refreshed. Yeah, we'll take breaks. And I also am home, so I don't feel
That's
like.
true.
Yeah, like.
And you're in a better environment.
Yeah, it's a lot less stressful. I don't have people
Gawking.
gawking and all of that. The people here I'm pretty comfortable with. So.
Awesome.
How did you,
I want to get to know more about her.
Yeah, let's get to know Miss Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie.
Oh my gosh.
Where did you?
Where did you start?
Yeah,
Like, how did this
this
all
start?
Yeah,
What, with modeling?
with everything. Your your
Because
success.
Because here, let me start you off. Let's start off with conservative Barbie.
There you go.
She's dead.
I know.
Let's
she's
not
dead.
talk about her.
Let's talk
That's
about,
gross.
Let's talk about. Let's just. Let's just use her. Let's just use her as a jumping off point. Yes, you were conservative Barbie, but how did that change? What happened that changed?
Insert picture of conservative Barbie.
Yes.
Oh god,
right.
that's the cute blonde cowboy
Really?
boots.
Blonde?
Yeah, like no tattoos. Like
I couldn't imagine that.
Oh,
so here
there are
we'll
photos.
we'll do the brief. We'll do the brief
Okay.
on conservative Barbie. I joined TikTok in like 2018 or maybe even 2017, somewhere around there. And I started off literally like not even posting my face. And then like one of like the first like videos that I made was like I think it was like a 4th of July video. So you want to wear your American flag, you're cute,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
fun, da da da. It was like shortly after that, people were like, oh my God, you're like America's Barbie doll. Like, you're so cute. You're like the girl next door. You're this, you're this. And then all of a sudden it was like, I was getting the views based off of like, being like the cute, patriotic, Barbie. And I was like, yes, okay, bet. So changed my name. I went from just using my basic name, literally Brittany Kuhn, to conservative Barbie because that's what everybody was saying. And they were like, you're so conservative and cute and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bet, say less. Well, now we got into the politics, and now my views and my followers were growing so much with my politics, and like my views, I'm very like physically, wrong word. I am not physically conservative. Let me rewind that. Economically, I'm very like, conservative, but like I'm too liberal for the right and I'm too conservative for the left. So like I'm kind of like chilling in the middle, but I kept pushing for like this conservative Barbie character because that's what everybody wanted. And then it was because of that I got a lot of brand deals from a lot of patriotic companies, and then photographers were like, oh my gosh, let me work with you. You're this cute, innocent girl next door look. So I just kept going with it and going with it. And I got so over it because it was hard because I have a lot of different beliefs than a lot of people do. And so it was like the right side really started to hate me the more I actually came out and was becoming myself. They were just like, ew, like, you're undercover, you're this. And I'm like, y'all are kind of wild. Like, you're crazy. Like, you know, do I love my country? Absolutely. But like, when I say, like, you know, it's like everybody's America, like, that's literally everybody. Like, y'all don't have to be on the same side and agree with the same things. Like, that's the whole thing. And it deterred a lot of things for me. And like, you know, with Teena, I freaking love Teena to death. And, you know, me and Teena, I've had a million conversations about this, but it was also like the Christian conservatives.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They're
couldn't.
insane.
Especially with going to, like, anybody who's far right or left is just too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much. It really
Because no
is.
one else has an opinion.
Like, why do these people feel like they can just hold people by their throat and expect them to be a certain way? Like, that's why we're very in the middle of, you know, everything. And I agree with you. I'm far too, I wouldn't even say liberal, but I'm just in the middle. I'm not extreme in either way. There are things on both sides that I agree with, and there are things on both sides I don't agree with, and I don't trust in neither one of them.
Yeah. And I mean, people can say it to this day, and it's true. Like, okay, maybe I did do it just for the views. I mean, I was getting the views. I was getting the recognition. My modeling was growing. I was getting paid for these brand deals, things like that. Like, I mean, like I said, I still to this day, yes, I love my country. You know what I mean? Of course I do. Right. This is where I live. I was born and raised here. But it was mainly for the views. And then I got over it. I was so over it because if I wanted to speak my mind about anything, I had the right coming after me. I had the left coming after me. And I'm like, honestly, but I don't fuck with neither of y'all.
Yeah.
Like, deep down, like, I really don't. Like, I really don't. Like, if you really think the government cares, like, you're the problem.
Yeah,
like, and so I finally just, like, let it go. And I was just blunt and honest with it. And I was like, you know what, guys? Like, nah, she's dead. Like, she's so fake. Like, that's not who I am. That's not who I ever wanted to be.
Good for you.
Like, I couldn't keep up the charade anymore for the likes and the views. And then you had people calling me, I sold out and I was a sellout and things like that. And I was like, I haven't had nearly as many followers. I haven't had nearly as many brand deals since I dropped her. Since Conservative Barbie has died, I have not gotten nearly half of the views and things like that I used to get. But I don't care because I'm so much happier now.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm so much happier
You're
now.
staying true to yourself.
Not being fake.
Yeah.
Right. She gets to wear what she wants to wear. She can say what she wants to say. And it's not, you're not in a jail anymore of just following it for the work. And, you know, all models do that, by the way.
Yeah.
So if anybody says anything about you doing it for, you know, the attention or the money or whatever, name a model who doesn't do that.
Right.
Just name one.
Well, and I think the biggest part about it too is like I physically like got caught up with like the tattoos and things like that I started putting on my body because I wanted so hard to play into this brand because things were working out so well for me. Right. And so I was like, okay, let's keep going. But like, you know, there's people who are like, oh, well, you used to say this. And I'm like, but if you go back, I never actually touched certain subjects because y'all would have eaten me alive. Y'all, like, the right would have canceled me immediately if I would have touched certain subjects because I don't agree with them on it. You know, just because I wouldn't do something doesn't mean other people should be stopped from doing whatever they want to do. Right. So it's one of those things that I started getting the tattoos and I started doing all that. And that's actually part of the tap out session today is covering up a lot of these tattoos because it doesn't represent me. And I definitely got caught up with the clout. I mean, that's really what it is. It was my first time ever growing on social media or being on social media besides like, you know, your 300 friends on Instagram, you know, from high school. Yeah. So I really got sucked into the clout and I was like, okay, you guys like this conservative Barbie? Like, all right, let's add a We the People. Yeah. All right, let's add an American flag. Oh, now don't tread on me. Like, oh, let's do, like, let's do all this. And everybody ate that shit up. They thought it was the coolest thing. And I was this badass for getting these tattoos. And now I look at it and I'm like, wow, one, I wasted really good spots on my skin. Like, you know, sucks. But two, I'm like, it doesn't represent me. And like, I feel bad because I always try to like hide them. And it's not, like I said, it's not because like I'm ashamed of like my past or anything. Like I tell people all the time when they come into my lives and they're like, politics? I'm like, no, you're not going to like what I have to say anymore. Like she's gone.
Yeah. That's good that you saw that.
Yep. I'm glad you chose you over that because you're way cooler the way what you are.
Thank you. I think so too. What's funny too is if you go through like my personal like Instagrams or like my Facebook and stuff, you go through and you literally see like this Barbie like reaching out like every couple years. Like you have, I'm in here. Like you have this goth girl that's trying to come out, but like I was so fucking scared. Now that I'm 30, I'm like, I swear to God, like I'm so dumb for like trying to hide myself from this. Like, are you kidding me? Like I don't give a fuck if you think I look weird.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Teena sees it all the time. I literally purposely mess with people because now people think I'm a Satan worshiper, and I'm like, bet. Okay, I'm gonna play off of that. Exactly. Yes. Like, don't come and leave stupid comments. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't come in and like, you know, my brother, you know, he's conservative aunt, you know, so he's big time. I went to go visit him in Florida as the Barbie as I am because I gave up conservative Barbie like a year ago. She's been dead for a while, and I haven't seen my brother in so long. And so I go up to Florida and I'm visiting him, and all of a sudden he starts getting comments and DMs and messages. I start getting DMs that I need to stay away from him. I'm the devil. I'm going to corrupt him. And
He's
again,
like Fox News conservative aunt.
That's insane.
And then I told him, I said, do you see why I couldn't fuck with your people? Like, they're literally sitting there saying I sacrifice babies to like Satan and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? When did this happen?
They don't even know her.
That's
crazy.
It's just based off of appearances. And I say, just stir the stir the pot.
Right, exactly.
cares?
It's fun.
Yeah, it is.
But
That's why I love it.
being me is so much better.
That's good.
It's so much better. Like I do I regret like being conservative Barbie? Yes and no. Genuinely yes and no, because like I was pretending to be something I definitely wasn't for fucking clout, and that is the one thing like nowadays I can't stand it. I'm like, people who sell themselves out for that shit, like, oh my God, and then I'm like, ew, but I did that for views.
At least you admit it. People
of
admit it.
Lots of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people you see in social media, they're not like that. Like even on the left side, there's people who are not really that far left. And they're just that way because they get clout for it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that's why the whole left-right extremism shit is just stupid.
Yep.
It's just dumb. Be yourself.
That's like that one TikTok sound. It's like, you know, where do you stand politically? And it's like, I want gay married couples to protect their marijuana farms with firearms.
guns.
Like that's my stance.
My
Like
mom
yeah,
loves
like
that.
yeah. I'm like that is where I am. Like honestly, like it just, you know, I'm just happy that I am now happy with me.
Yes.
Good.
Whether or not I'm getting the followers or the money or the views, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
It's fun now. Now it's fun at least.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was almost cult-like. It was weird, too. It was almost cult-like, especially when you get on that side of, like, social media and you're in, like, the far-right extremes or even the far-left extremes. It gets really culty, and then you just kind of lose yourself. And then you're like, oh, my God, ew. Like,
Is that me?
yeah, right, exactly.
So what was the first tattoo you've ever gotten?
My daughter's name.
Really? Where's it at?
In a garage.
Oh.
I love those.
Yeah.
I got my first one in a kitchen.
Yeah,
On
see?
my back.
Yeah.
It was a name.
Yeah, I've got her right on my, what is this, my right side? Yeah,
Yeah.
left or right? right on my right side on my hip. I got her name, her first and her middle name done. It was like as soon as I turned 18. As soon as I turned 18.
Yeah.
Went to some guy in his garage because he did it for like $20, and I was like, say the fuck less. Let's go. It's awful. It's horrible. Like my daughter's name is like so crooked and the letters are off and it just looks crazy. But I'm like, whatever. It's my first tattoo.
Right.
Like,
We all have
that was when tattoos were like, you know, at that point you only got meaningful tattoos because I was just starting out. So you know how to get my daughters, and then I got, you know, flower for my daughter, and everything had to have a meaning. And I'm like, Teena, I want to fucking slice a pizza on my big toe. Like, do it. Like,
I'll just be like, okay, this, and this. She's like, sounds good. See you then.
no, honestly, I tell Teena all the time. I'm like, dude, surprise me. I don't fucking care. I just want more tattoos. Whatever you want to put on me, put it on me.
Up.
Yeah.
That's me too.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I want to be Bill.
I do. Like I don't. Maybe one more on my face.
I think you'd look cool with the blackout.
Like a sleeve.
Yeah.
That's what I was
She
telling
wants to fill
Teena.
in.
I think you
I
would
think
look
we
really
should black
cool.
out your color.
Yeah, because I hate color on my
Yeah.
skin. Color doesn't look good, so that's why I told Teena is I want to just completely black it
I
out.
think you would look cool with a blackout.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yep. I think blacking out that color would be our best bet for that. What's on the under half right there?
This?
The skull and rose.
Yeah.
I would keep that and then maybe tidy
Go
it
around
up
it.
and then go around it with the dark black. What's that on your forearm right here?
What, this?
This right here.
This?
A diamond.
A
Leave
diamond.
that too. Leave that
That
too.
bitch would hurt blacking out.
Oh my god.
I'd black out everything else.
Yeah. That would
I
want to
do a blackout too on this.
Yeah,
Can't even
I
tell
would
what it
black
is.
out my left arm too.
Yeah, Just black it out.
right?
We'll all
then-
be
well-
same. It's all the left arm too. We'll
Yeah.
all be same.
Yeah, and then also they've got this thing where you can like tattoo like white over it. And
Yes.
I want to
Yeah.
start experimenting with that.
Mhm.
I'm about
You
to
can
do
experiment.
one of
You can experiment on me.
those. Okay.
You can butcher it. I don't
Yeah.
even care.
She only does like tattoo modeling. It's fine.
It's fine. I was like, when you tattooed my face, Tina was freaking
Yeah,
Where-
it was
the- right
out.
here?
Yeah, my karma on my cheek.
It looks good though.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
Tina was having a panic attack.
It's on your face.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's what she kept
it's her
saying.
Oh
job.
my god, yeah. I would freak the fuck out too.
It's her job, and I'm like, I could ruin this girl's face,
infection. If an infection happened,
right, or anything.
oh my god.
Yeah, but see, now I'm already dealing with the freaking tumor and cyst under my
saw
fucking
that.
cheek
See,
piercing.
I had my cheeks pierced 5 times, never healed. And I got something kind of like that on mine, and I took it out the last time. It went away, but I wish I could get
See,
them. I
don't-
can't get them.
Don't tell me that it went away. I refuse to take
Mine
them
went
out.
away.
I refuse to take them out.
Yeah, mine went away.
My dermatologist, I just got a whole biopsy, and she was like, "Oh, it's a benign tumor," and then she's like, "Oh, but there's still a cyst underneath the tumor." So like,
A tumor.
yeah,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
yeah, it was. I don't know what the fuck's going
They
on with
need
my
to
face.
Ice cream scoop that
They
thing out.
do, yeah. But then they're worried because I have to go see a specialist because of where it's at. It could ruin my smile.
Right.
Oh
So
my
again, part of my
gosh.
job, because if you smile,
Yeah,
it's
and they're
right
so
there.
Cute. I love these piercings.
That's why I refuse to take them
She's
out.
like,
I don't
won't.
care.
We
I
will-
got- I still
we will
gotta
work
I will.
this out.
Yeah, I will have a wound on my face for the rest of the life
Yeah.
if that means I'm keeping my freaking dimple piercings.
I would rather have a scar than a cyst.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like you can put like a pore
Yeah.
filler over that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you put scar cream on it, and that's what makeup's
Plus-
for. Like who fucking cares?
Yes.
Chicks dig scars, man.
Right.
Like you're already like badass looking. Who
know.
cares?
Oh,
You can't even notice it
Right.
unless you're like up on your face.
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking
You
about getting my
can't.
dahlias closer to my mouth
That I was
Mouth
gonna
edges.
do that
because
yeah.
she was saying that the right here is different than up here and they'll heal better.
Because it's not between the two
Yeah.
muscles.
So I was when I lose a little bit more weight in the face, I think I'm gonna get that.
That's what the guy said. If you actually look, my cheek piercings, the dimple piercings are a lot closer than they should be.
Yeah.
They should be in the cheeks.
mine were up
but
here.
yeah, mine are way closer in because of where the saliva gland ended up. He was like, "Yeah, we're not risking that. We're gonna move in
smart.
closer."
At least he knew.
Yeah, and then he wanted to do the dahlias on me, and I was like,
I think they're
don't know.
cute.
Yeah,
It would look cute, but
Yeah.
I like them where they are. too.
yeah,
I think they're perfect.
yeah. I think it's decent. I'm not
sure.
mad about it.
Uber
Uber canceled our order.
Did they really?
What the fuck? Do DoorDash.
Right?
Shit.
Fuck Uber.
Yeah. I've never done that.
They can do that?
I got sushi from them and they delivered it to the wrong porch. And after that happened, I said no.
And then
No,
the pizza
never again.
place happened. You have
pizza-
bad luck.
That's a dick
Yeah.
move.
Jimmy
It
caught
is.
our
Dick
neighbors.
moves,
He
Uber.
caught our neighbors the second time when we ordered a pizza, and they delivered it on their porch again. He goes out there, and the neighbor was on his phone like looking around, and Jimmy's like, "That's our pizza," and he was like, "I was just trying to figure it out." And we were
Yeah,
like, "This is
right.
the second time this has happened."
See, back home, I don't have issues with it, but I do get the canceling a lot because they get fucking lazy. Like, if they don't want to sit in line, like if there's a long line,
That's bullshit.
like the drivers will just cancel. And then if it takes too long, Uber's like, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and just cancel your order altogether. Sorry, order again. And I'm like, really?
That's literally your job.
Right?
Right.
That's your whole job. What if I was just like halfway through a tattoo and I'm just like, sorry,
I don't feel like it anymore.
I don't want to anymore. This line is too long.
I don't like this line.
I've had that happen in my head. Like, fuck, what am I doing?
I'm sure Tina felt like that with my neck. I kept telling Tina I was gonna punch her.
Oh, I remember being.
I was
I've
scared
never
for my
seen
life.
you like that.
Right.
Like I've always seen you peppy and happy.
Yeah.
And that day I was like,
She was
oh my
borderlining
God.
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like
Oh.
crying.
Oh, I was taking cry breaks. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? Like, I tell
She's
people
like,
all the
okay.
time. They're like, what's the most painful? Neck. Fucking
It was, like,
jawline.
up here, yeah.
Yeah, it's the jawline. That's what I'm talking about. That jawline, it took me out.
Yeah.
It took me out.
And all the creams and sprays in the world weren't helping her.
Nope. We tried every numbing thing that we had on
Yeah,
hand,
we
and
could
it wasn't working.
You fought through it though.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny too because it was Tina started right on the fucking jawline, and it was that first line was like, "Nyeh," and I was like, "No,
meow.
no, I don't want it." And it was like, "Well, if I don't go through with this, now I'm gonna have a fucking line on my jawline for the rest of my life." So I was like, "All right, here the fuck we go." That I had to beat. Yeah, that was cry breaks.
Yeah.
That was insane.
I was kind of an asshole to Tina that day.
It's okay.
How far did you go that day? I don't remember.
We did all of that.
Yeah.
Well, we had the Aries girl. She was already done.
Yeah, we
But
did
yeah,
her by herself.
all of all
The
of this,
diamond under the chin.
all of this right here above the
Yeah.
roses, that was all done
So
that
she
day.
got chin, side neck,
Mm-hmm.
throat, and collarbones and chest. Like not middle chest, but
Mm-hmm.
side chest, all in one day.
She's gonna do my chest too.
Yeah.
And this. So I'm like,
that jawline. Yeah, that jawline in it. Look, let me
Yeah.
tell you, the throat, like that was cake for me.
Yeah.
Like when she was doing this girl, I was like, oh, bet this is so easy. I was like stoked. I was like, why are people saying this hurts?
Yeah.
Right.
And then Tina hit the jaw.
I wonder why.
There's
the face
a lot.
doesn't hurt.
The face. Well, there's a lot of nerve endings.
And a bone.
Yeah. And
I don't
there's
know,
not a
that's
lot
like-
to reverb.
Even with like a little pimple, like when you get the pimples right there on your jawline,
not
you know, and
bad.
you try to, oh, it's not bad for
Is
you.
it bad? I don't
Oh, it's
know.
horrible for me. Like
don't
when I
pop
get
my
like a little
pimples.
pimple like on the jawline, I go to pop it. I'm like, oh god damn. And so like that jawline was no joke. I would say the jawline in my lower stomach. That
The
that
stomach
was,
was
not
a
it.
bitch.
That was
Oh
not
my
it.
god.
I
Um,
don't have any.
And I mean, when Tina, this is not the sternum. What is this
It's
called?
considered
Underboob.
sternum.
Under
but
boob.
yeah.
Under boob.
Yeah.
The sternum is right here, but this is more. I mean, right here is a sternum, but
Mid
it's like
stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
upper abdomen.
upper
yeah.
abdomen area.
Yeah. When
under the
Tina
boobie.
was hitting that,
And your scars.
it was the scars. Yeah,
Yeah.
right when she hit the scars from where my implants are.
Yeah.
That was the worst, especially because I think I did it 2 months after getting
Yeah.
my implants
Oh my
replaced.
God.
Almost
So,
immediately.
Yeah, so the scars, like the wounds were like
Do
the wounds
not
were
do that.
closed. the wounds were closed, okay? Like me and Tina, we talked about it a million times because I'd gotten tattoos before that and we refused to touch it because the wounds were still
Yeah.
healing. So the wounds were healed, but that shit was still so sensitive. And because we were trying to hurry it up to get it through to go into
win
the
the
competition,
contest,
the
yeah.
contest, I literally had to completely disassociate because I was in so much pain and I literally just turned everything off and I was out. I was just staring. I was gone. I was chewing on the lollipop stick.
Do you know
It,
how
like,
much
turned to
trauma
mush.
I got from that? Because the look in your face made me feel like I was like. Because you, you know when you disassociate and you just like or whatever, like you're going through something so traumatic that you just back
Hello,
out of your
darkness,
brain.
my old
Exactly.
Yep.
And I was just like, I need to fucking hurry up because I feel like I'm hurting, like
Oh
not just
my
hurting, but
God.
like emotionally hurting her. But yes, do not do that. By the way, give your wounds at least 6 to 8 months to heal before you tattoo on them. She's just my friend, and
You
we had a
didn't tattoo
competition.
on the actual window, right? It
No,
wasn't
she
the
did.
actual-
No, yeah, it's literally it's on
Oh
the
my
scar.
God,
So she came in
Barbie.
right on top of the scar.
Snack day.
Snacks.
We got our first ever sponsor, Key City Snacks.
Yay!
We gotta say that.
First sponsor. All right, Key City Snacks is a local business located in Abilene, Texas. It is proudly owned by Cody Clifton. He sells exotic snacks and drinks imported from other countries, as well as a variety of vapes and other novelty items. And he is our first sponsor here at the Shop Chat Podcast.
Yay!
Yay!
Cody. Shout out to
Today
Cody.
we're going to be trying a bunch of really cool imported snacks and a really cool looking drink.
He has some awesome deals actually. On
I'm all like chewing in the microphone.
Saturdays,
Good.
every Saturday he has 10% off all snacks and drinks, that's a really good deal. And then he just started this back to school sale, the after school happy hour. It's 15% off all snacks and sodas
Oh, that's nice.
from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday.
And oh my god.
do as
Holy
I say, not as I
shit.
do.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's right.
Oh my god, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
It was gnarly. But yeah, I mean, thank God for BPD because I
Right.
was just turned that shit off. I said bye.
Yeah. She was. She was just. I was like, oh my god, I need to hurry up.
That's rough. How long did it take you?
I don't remember.
That one to redo this whole thing, I want to say we only worked on this for like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, it
That's
was
not bad,
two,
actually.
maybe 3 with
Yeah.
all the.
With the breaks.
Yeah.
Because there were some spots where I mean, that
You
was
were struggling a little
yeah,
with that one too, but that was over like scar tissue and
yeah,
that scar tissue, and also it was a tattoo that was already there. It was
Right.
just unfinished.
Yeah.
So, but I was so excited to do it because that turns it into one full piece.
Yeah.
And so, and we won.
Yeah.
First place, baby.
Are you gonna add any more?
Oh, just riding everywhere.
Yeah.
I want neck down. I want to be covered. I want no skin left.
Yeah.
The skeleton hands on the boobs?
Wasn't that so fucking cute?
That would be sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I saw this. I sent it to Tina. It's got little skeleton hands that just like cupping your boobs.
That's cute.
It was so cute.
Yeah, it was really, really cute.
That would hurt, but it's so
Yes.
cute.
Let's leave your boobs alone for a little while.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let them feel.
Let them feel.
Things I want to talk about, she can't talk about.
Oh, yeah, well, she's got some... Do you have any, like, promo stuff you want to put in
Yeah.
there?
Wait, why can't I talk about
Well,
it?
No, she's
show.
talking about the show.
Yeah, the
We can
show.
edit it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
You can,
yeah.
yeah. You gotta-
The only thing I can say is, look, yes, there's going to be a show soon. That's what I can say. I'm going to be on a show. I'm going to be on a TV show. It's
My
really
tattoos
exciting.
are going to be on
I'm
a TV
excited
show.
for that.
Right.
Because I
Oh my
love.
God. There goes the loud noise. There
Sorry,
it is.
that was actually mild.
You stopped yourself so fast.
I was like, Yep. So there's going to be a show soon. You can't have details yet.
Right.
God, it's okay though.
I'm hoping. I feel like next year there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot happening next year, and I'm really fucking excited
I'm
for
excited for you.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, especially for being yourself now and
Yeah.
still getting in and doing that stuff. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'm glad it's not conservative Barbie that's doing those things.
No.
Same.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that would be hell.
That
would
would
be
be
a living
bad.
hell. Like, yeah, it's fun to have, but when it's not you, it's like, okay, I'm just playing a part this whole time.
Right. I mean, again, playing a part. Cool. I had 1 million followers as her. That's
Yeah.
great. That's awesome. You know what I mean? I can go down in history saying that I had 1 million followers at one point. Don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck.
She just like literally went and followed you because of that.
Oh my god, yeah, people still to this day. They'll
That's
like come across my
crazy.
stuff and they're like, "Oh my god, you've changed." And I'm like, "Bitch, I've been like this for like a year and a half now. The fuck you mean I just changed?" Like,
Yeah. For as long as I've known you, you've been like this.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tina.
Drink break.
I needed to wet my palate.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
I would
cool.
be. I'm obsessed with Love Island right now. I was like hoping it was like a show like that, but you're in a
You know
relationship,
what's
so I want to work.
You know what's so funny is literally my husband's coworker was like, "Your wife should go on this show," and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, what the fuck?" And
It's
he's like,
my wife.
He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm just saying, like, she would probably be a really good actress. She'd probably kill
That's
it.
what I'm
Like, she'd do
saying,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I probably would. Let's just be real.
Right.
I'd be fine.
Everybody would be obsessing over you.
Nobody.
No.
If it was
I
a
don't.
love
I don't
show.
go around telling everyone that she's married because that whole like fantasy that because
Yeah.
she doesn't like put it out there a whole bunch. But
Well, yeah. I mean, it's rare. Like, I'll tell people every once in a blue moon. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm married and I have 2 kids. But like, I'm also like, ew, I don't want the internet knowing my fucking business.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Like, that's
That's not
gross.
their
Like, yeah,
business.
just keep subscribing to my OnlyFans and
Yeah.
thinking that I'm single and that you have a
Yeah.
chance to do
It's-
me one day.
that's-
Like, it's fine.
that is where the money is. I'm telling you, that's why I don't tell. I mean, other than like close friends and family, they all know. Obviously, my husband's friends with her husband, but like, no, I'm not like, but what? Like in the the lives, I'm not like, how's Jason? I don't ever
Right.
say stuff like that. So
He's so sweet too.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's a big helper.
And he's
too.
supporting. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he tells me all the time. He's like, you need to go make people thirsty on the internet.
Yep.
He's like, you're not doing it enough. I'm like, oh my
Damn,
god,
okay.
Jesus.
Thanks, Dad.
Let me go get half naked for the internet today. Sorry.
Did you write anything down?
No, I didn't this time.
I didn't either.
That's okay. How much time do we have left?
What time is it? I have an appointment at noon.
I have an appointment that's here.
30 minutes?
My appointment's
That's
already
still
here.
a good. That's a good
Oh,
little
Barbie?
podcast. I'm here.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, my appointment's-
came in.
What are you going to do about your food?
We're gonna have to order more food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna order something.
I
We
feel
had
that.
DoorDash it.
Yeah.
I used to be a DoorDash driver until the accident.
What the fuck are you talking about? What is that?
That was like a cackle.
My laugh did it again. I was just being a goof.
That's fine. Until the accident.
I did the joke. This is a thing my husband and I do, and we get each other all the time. I don't know how, but we do this thing where like we'll just be driving or a conversation will be going, and like if it brings up some kind of profession, or even if it's a wild profession everyone around us knows we didn't do, he'll just be like, all serious, which is really hard for me to do, but he'll just be like, yeah, I used to be mayor until the accident. It's like I just couldn't do it anymore. And then people are like, bro, we've known you like your whole life. Like, you were never mayor.
The other day after you left, Jimmy, he was like, what's going on? And I was like, what? He showed me his phone, and TJ posted that y'all were in Jamaica. And he was like, Tina was just here. I was like, did she go to Jamaica?
I was telling TJ because he came up and he's giggling like a little girl, and he shows me it, and I was like, bro, I was like, there's people who saw me today.
People were commenting, oh my God, y'all have such a good time.
It's just like, and then I was like, bro, I said, people are like, the people who really know us are gonna notice that you have no chest tattoo in this photo. Like, and he has a big chest tattoo.
And that was not Jamaica.
No, it was not. It was Florida.
I was like, dude, they seriously just got on a fucking plane.
She didn't even tell us
I was like,
anything.
what the fuck,
They had to
man?
have checked in, gotten changed.
Beach already. What the fuck, dude?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, we went and got a drink, some alcohol for him or whatever, and he grabs it and he grabs it by the top and he hands it to me, right? And he flipped it, and I like grabbed it at the last moment, and he's like, I used to do that back when I was a bartender. Before the accident. He's stupid, bro.
Y'all are the same people, though.
We are.
They really the fuck are. Don't even play. Don't let them fool you.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask about your tattoos. Like,
Okay.
Who else has tattooed you besides Tina? Besides the garage guy.
Besides Garage Guy.
We know about him.
I think his name was Javier. I think Garage guy's name was.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. Javi? I think it was Javi. Javier?
Uh-huh.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember.
You don't have to.
It's true.
Like that.
I don't think. I mean,
Or if you've had an experience that was like.
Sketch.
my. Well, okay. Well, I don't even remember the guy's name, but the guy who, when I got my first real tattoo in a shop, I had paid him, I want to say, for this flower that's on my side. I think he was like, the outline was already done by an apprentice girl because she was like, let me practice on you. I've always been like, yeah, dude, fuck it, let's go. Like, I don't give a fuck. And the outline was kind of crappy, but I was like, it can be fixed. A little bit of line work, add the color, will be golden. I went to this shop and this guy charged me like $1,000 to fucking knock this shit out. And so it was like my first big tattoo at a shop, and I was like, okay, bet, I'm gonna do it. Oh my God, it was the biggest piece of shit I had ever seen in my fucking life. I was so upset with what came out of that, like my first tattoo at a shop, that I ended up I was at a tattoo convention. I saw the shop there and I saw the shop owner, and I was like, look, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, this is what homeboy did to me, and this is how much he fucking charged me. Like, I'm not happy with this. He looked at it and he immediately goes, absolutely the fuck not. Come to my shop. You get 4 hours for free.
Wow.
I'm gonna rework this entire piece for you for free, because he's like, he's fired. He doesn't even work here anymore. Like, that's just an awful tattoo.
Oh my
and I was like,
God.
thank freaking God. Like, that was awful. I ended up, then I started getting tattooed by this guy who tattooed out of a vape shop.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's interesting.
Welcome to California, right?
Yes.
In California, it was a piercing and a vape shop, and you can get tattoos all in one. It was great.
Ah.
So he started doing tattoos on me, and his name was Jigga. Jigga.
I like that.
That's
yeah,
cool.
his name was Jigga. He's straight prison tattoos, but I love him. Fucking
Well, they're
love
good.
guy
Some of
tattoos.
them
Yeah.
are good.
I was about
Right.
to say some really good artists.
Yeah, he did some really good work on me, and then he kind of just vanished. He
Maybe
was
he's back in prison.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm honestly assuming that, like
Yeah.
1,000%. He just kind of up and vanished, and I went back to go get another tattoo. Then the guy who fucked up my very first tattoo was working at that vape shop, tattoo shop, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, okay. I was like, look, this is simple, bro. All I need you to do is touch up this fucking peacock feather behind my ear. You just need to retouch up the color. It's faded. That's all I need. This is your second chance with me. Go for it.
Right.
He did
You're
fine.
sweeter than me.
Yeah.
He
fuck
did
that.
fine. He
Okay.
did good. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, that's amazing. Like, I'm not going to complain. Like, we did awesome. So then I was like, okay, clearly you've gotten better. It's been a few years. So he's the one who did this.
Oh.
Okay. And it was to about here. And he didn't do this one, but he did like this one. And if you actually look, like, this is like a giant fucking square.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the fucking rose.
It's almost like a new school
I
rose.
told him no fucking color. I had a completely different idea for the background. I started falling asleep through this tattoo, and he was like, I have a great idea. Please let me add color. And I was like, oh my God, fine. You know what? You did good on the last one. I'll trust you. And that's when I came out with these fucking swirls. And I was like, that is such a fucking waste of space.
Why color?
He thought it was gonna look good, and I was like, well, it is what it is. Like, it's on me
Right.
now. You know, so after that, stopped working with him too. And then I stopped getting tattoos for a long time until my husband picked up a tattoo machine. All of a sudden, he's tattooing.
Oh, wow.
So he apprenticed. He was working at a shop. He did all that. So he did a fuck ton of my tattoos. And then he stopped tattooing, went to another shop here in Arlington, and the guy's great. The guy who I went to, he does great fucking work. I can't put it past him. But like when you have 2 roses on each side, and this rose takes 3.5 hours, and this rose takes 3.5 hours, and then 3.5 hours and 3.5 hours,
Right.
that seems a little bit excessive.
Yeah, that's really
That's a
slow.
long time.
And especially when you're being paid like by the hour. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
He
Like,
like did it on purpose.
I,
maybe.
yeah. And that's why I was kind of like, you did great work, but like, bro, like my chest wasn't worth $1,000 for 4
Yeah.
flowers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to, like, I never want to downplay somebody's work or what their value and their worth is, because
Right.
he did an amazing job fixing what they were. And it was actually, I was going to keep going to him before I got in contact with Tina. I was going to just like kind of suck it up, buttercup, keep going, because he does great work. It was pricey, but it's good work. But
Right.
it was just kind of where I was like, shit, like some of these things that I want, I'm so scared that like I'm going to end up paying like $3,000-$4,000 for a tattoo, you know, that probably isn't worth $3,000 to $4,000. Like, I mean, 6.5, 7 hours for 4 roses, that's a lot.
That's a lot. And they're not even that big.
They're not.
They're not. And that's a lot of time. And then that's why Tina actually, I remembered years
when they were
ago.
unfinished.
Yeah, years ago when they were unfinished, Tina would always comment on my stuff. She's like, dude, let me knock out those fucking roses for you, bro. Well,
Right.
I kept getting banned off of social media.
Yeah, her accounts would get
Fucking conservative
dumped.
Barbie bullshit. Kept getting fucking banned. And finally, I found Tina again. Actually, I don't even think I remembered that she was the one who was commenting, like, let me fix that shit. I just found her shit, and I was like, dude, I love your fucking work. She was like, bro, I've been trying to get a hold of you for years. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, have you? And she's like, dude, yeah, I've been commenting about fixing your roses on your chest, but now that you have those done, let me fix your stomach piece.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, bet. And then the first time I saw Tina, I was like, no, blast the throat. We're doing
Yeah.
something different.
Well, no, actually, the first time you were just like, I need this one. That was the.
I think I remember that one.
Was that the throat that you did first or the hand? Did we do which one? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I do not trust you.
I think it was the hand.
Because I think
Yeah.
we were going to do.
Yeah, it was the hand.
We were gonna do something else, and while you were getting you're like, I need this one particularly gone because it.
Yeah, we
I'm
did two
doing
that day, I
modeling.
think.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you were like, I'm in love with this design.
Yes.
Yes, I remember. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for questions. I asked ChatGPT what to ask you.
Oh my god, I fucking love ChatGPT.
Yeah.
though. Don't even
She
play
got
with
us
me.
on.
That's my
She put us on.
girlfriend. I love her.
I literally told my husband, I said, don't be mad at me. Like if you start like if you like need emotional support and advice, because I'm like the least like touchy feely emotional like person. Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of dead inside. You know what I mean? So I'm like, look, like don't be mad. Like if you start getting really deep ass fucking like responses, like
I'm totally ChatGPT.
I'm totally. It's like the South Park episode. I was like, I'm totally ChatGPTing you. Like just accept it.
My kids will text me with like wanting advice for things or whatever, and I'll ChatGPT it. and
Right?
I'll just like copy it and send it to them, and they're like, "You did AI for this?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "It works."
It works. It's fine.
Do you have any advice for any aspiring tattoo models?
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Don't let a manager take you under control right in the very beginning. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That was probably my biggest mistake, was trusting somebody with my entire career and working with a single person. Don't do that shit.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Don't do that shit. You think people have good intentions for you, and then you find out later on about all the shit that they did behind your back.
Right.
It's kind of like us.
It's just not.
oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's not worth it. You know what I mean? And like I really was like trying to stay like a very dedicated model to one person. I let that person manage me. I gave them credit for everything above and fucking beyond for this person, and it fucked me in the long run, because when I stopped working with them is when I found out from other companies who still wanted to work with me. One, he started running around telling people that I retired as a fucking model when companies were reaching out, that I was no longer modeling. Thank God a lot of them came to me and they were like, hey, we don't think this is right. And I'm like, yeah, it's not right. Like, I'm just not working with that person.
Right.
But then I find out like all these undercut things, what he was charging people, what he was saying that I was saying, all these lies that it was spewing. So like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? That's my biggest advice is, you know, get a portfolio together, get multiple photographers. They all do different looks and styles of editing. So
Which
it
is what
shows
you
you,
want.
yeah. And so it shows different diversity through you. And if you want to work with a brand or you want to work with a company or a musician or something, fucking reach out, dude. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
I reach out to people all the fucking time. Like, if you don't notice me, but I want you to notice me and I want to work with you, oh, I'm blowing your shit up.
Yeah.
Blowing it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's his name? You did the music video.
Struggle.
Yeah, Struggle Jennings. Yes. What kind of impact do you hope to have with your work as a tattoo model?
Honestly, I'm not looking for fame. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be fucking famous. I don't want to be in the spotlight. That's gross. I'm a mom.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like, for me, like, I guess, like, my impact, I love, like, my thing that I love the most is the comments and the messages and the emails that I get from other women saying that, like, I inspire them to truly be themselves.
Yeah.
Yay, I love
And like that's the biggest thing that I fucking love. Like, I even have, you know, women who are in abusive relationships or things like that. Like, you know, I don't really talk about shit like that, and they reach out to me because they can just see it and they can sense it. And so I'm constantly like always trying to make sure, like, even if I help like 5 fucking people in the world, like, that's all the fuck that matters to me.
Right.
Like, that's what I like. Just be yourself. Like, I stop trying to hide and pretend to be something. Like, I literally fucking did that.
Right.
I literally did that bullshit and pretended to be somebody I wasn't.
Yep.
It's gross.
And
like,
I love how open you are about it. That is so.
And
that's
you're
beautiful.
genuine
Yeah.
too. You can tell you're genuine in what
She
you
is.
say, especially on live. I like watching you live.
oh,
on TikTok.
thanks.
I like to go in there and bother her.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful." I'm like, "I know she's beautiful. She's mine." No, I don't say that, but I think it.
I think it.
Or when people are like, "Oh my god, I love your tattoos," I go, "Thank
me.
you."
Right.
Thank you.
That's the thing. I mean, every single fucking live, though, I swear to God, like,
Yeah.
you guys get name dropped every fucking live.
Yep.
Because, I mean, people, that's the one thing, like, oh my God, your artwork. I'm like, Tattoo Teena, Baby Studios, Abilene, Texas, go.
She's like got it
Go
like
now.
a
Yeah.
waitress's way that they answer the phone. Thank you
Right.
for calling Texas Roadhouse.
Exactly. Today's menu, so today's specials are.
Exactly. I love it. Can you share a story behind like one of your favorite tattoos? Like any kind of story that you can think of?
Oh, my absolute favorite is the one you did, my Aries tattoo.
Yeah.
That to this day is my absolute favorite, and it's because if you actually stop and think about the timeline of when I got this tattoo, was literally morphing back into who I am as a person. And a lot of people, they think it's like the Baphomet, and
Yeah,
they think
it's
it's like
not.
all these. It's not. It literally symbolizes just me as a woman, and I did get it right up front on my fucking throat because like I can be a very feminine, like beautiful woman, but like at the end of the day, like I am a hard-headed, stubborn fucking asshole, bro.
Right.
Straight up. And like this really, to me, like it just like was embodied just everything of what I was trying to achieve, and like becoming myself and not being scared, and literally throwing this tattoo on my neck made me full send everything else.
Right.
Because it was one of those things where it was like, it's there. Like it's right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
we're
there's
not
no
hiding
hiding.
it on the thigh. Like
Yeah.
it's there.
Front and center.
Front and center of like, and so it's like, to me, it's like every day, like it literally reminds me every day, like, dude, don't try to like dole yourself out. And honestly, what's funny is even the backlash that I've gotten for the tattoo, I think also helps like within the reminder when I see the tattoo is people think that it means something that it's not. So I don't want people to perceive me as something that I'm not. So if I have to sit down, I have to like say, shut up. No,
Yeah.
that's not what it is. I'm going to do it. But then at the same time, you have those days where you're like, dude, think whatever you want about
Yeah,
me.
who cares?
Think. I don't give a fuck.
At first, she was like, people were like, that's all they said
Oh,
when she
yeah.
first got it. Like in the lives, they were just like, oh, she's got the devil tattooed on her.
Oh my
And blah, blah,
God.
blah. She was like, my tattoo artist is literally a Christian.
Yeah, I literally said, I've literally asked her to do certain tattoos and she has refused.
Yeah.
I'm like, so we've had to change designs.
Yeah.
Like, she's not, no.
Yeah.
No.
So, but yeah, people attacked you for it. They kind of calmed down, but
Oh, yeah.
they still call you Satanist.
They do, yeah. I mean, but I mean, think about it. I just did that whole video where I just talked about
Right.
sacrificing men
Yeah.
to Satan. So, I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
you
She
know.
did. It was
yeah.
funny. It was funny. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But they don't know you. They don't know your heart.
Well, and that's the funniest thing. That's what I tell people is people who actually genuinely know me, like even as, conservative Barbie bullshit, I haven't lost a single fucking friend.
No.
Why? Because what I show on the internet isn't 100% me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You guys get the entertainment side. Like, you guys don't know me as a genuine person. People who all know me as a person, I'm still friends with all of them.
Right.
Like,
Because we know you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's what anybody on the internet, like, especially ones that get, like, any kind of clout or attention, it's never truly 100% them.
Right.
It's either the best side of them or some kind of, like, version of them or whatever. Even me, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you're not shy. You're, I see you on TikTok. And then I'm just like, I'm alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I am goofy around certain people, especially in a work setting.
Right.
But, like, in like outside social settings like barbecues and stuff like that, I'm not.
Well, I'm the same way too though. Like, I'm very, like, people are like, oh my God, what do you do for fun? What are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do? And I'm like,
Stay home.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, I live in my house.
Yeah.
They expect all these extravagant.
Yeah.
We're not like that.
Yeah, they like want me to be like, oh, I go on motorcycles and dirt biking on the fucking weekends, and I'm a secret agent for this. Like, no, bro. Like, I stay home. What do I do for fun? Fucking eat.
Yeah.
That's what I fucking do. I eat.
I read books and
Right.
I play video games. Is
Yeah.
that-
Same.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say that's another great one because that's definitely something. But yeah, I'm like, dude, I was like, I don't do anything. I'm like, you guys think that I'm so excited. So I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, I ain't shit.
You do
I
say
ain't shit.
that.
I say that all the time. People are like, you're so amazing, and I'm like, I ain't shit. Like, I don't know what you see. I appreciate
cool.
it, but
You
like,
have that impact on people.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. That's something I wish I could do. Well,
You do.
yeah.
I was gonna
Hello.
say you do.
Do you not see all of this?
Yeah.
All of this is
but
you,
it's
boo.
very
Ojos.
inspiring. It's very inspiring.
I was like, is it ojos?
ojos.
Yeah, open your ojos.
Shut up.
I speak Spanish, you guys. I'm a reader.
Stupid. No, I think knowing you now, like your story and stuff, it's very inspirational, and I think you're a good role model for a lot of people.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're genuine, and you tell people be you, and a lot of people are scared to do that.
Oh
And
yeah.
I got to see that transformation live.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Over
Oh yeah, I
time.
put it all on the internet. I
Yeah.
mean, if you actually like my very first pinned video on my TikTok page literally talks about all the trauma that I've ever gone through and all the bullshit that I've struggled with in a quick fucking little witty way, and then being like, but like, does that define you? Because no. So like, keep going.
Yeah.
And so that's my main thing is like, I don't know, just be you. Stop trying to shelter yourself. It's dumb.
Yeah. You
It's
don't
horrible.
have time for that.
No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No. I mean, hey, maybe like when I was in my 20s, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Well, no,
Yeah.
not anymore.
No. I swear.
I'm not gonna be hot for too long. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit.
There is a dirty 30 like spell that happens where your body just goes
Oh, fuck yeah.
and you just stop giving a shit.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want. You act however you want. You become more aware of others. You want to be more true to yourself. You want to be kinder to others. You know what I mean? It's not so selfish after 30, but
Right.
it is in a healthy way.
Right.
It's a healthy selfishness because you're just like, oh, I am protecting myself from that drama.
Right.
I'm protecting myself from that and
You're
that.
woke.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
You,
like,
you really do, yeah. You get woke on yourself. Like that's really what it
Exactly.
is.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, you don't like me? Okay. And then you go about your business.
Yep.
But in your 20s, you're like, oh, no, blah, blah, blah. doesn't
Yeah.
like me.
yeah, it's
You
true.
know? And I don't do that anymore, and I've never been happier.
Same.
Yeah.
Fucking same.
Yep. And I love it. Love it. Mm-hmm. I love it. I'm 50.
I'll be 34 this year.
That is Molly Shannon.
Kick her leg up every time. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love her. She's so funny. I can feel the vibration. That's from Talladega
Yeah,
Nights.
I was about to say whoa, wrong one. It's okay. My ADD, I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I'm like, I feel like we should all be like doing a seance right now, but Tina wouldn't like that.
No.
No,
'Cause we're at a round
y'all would
table.
be doing the seance, and I'd be like, Lord Jesus. No.
I'm like, there's a round table, there's smoke going on in the peripheral over here. I'm like, oh, Who are we talking to?
I've
Today,
always wanted to do
Satan.
that. A Ouija board.
Fuck no.
I've always
Fuck
wanted
no.
to.
I have. I've been scratched up by one.
Look,
Jimmy
see,
has some experiences.
I was gonna say, like, Tina has her whole history. Like, I've dabbled in the shit, and like, there's the one thing that I like. I still like. I wholeheartedly like. I am like the crystal saging. Like, that's what
Yeah,
I like.
same.
I fucking love that shit. I will never fucking touch a Ouija board. Hell no. The stories, you don't control what you're
Yeah.
dealing
don't know what
with.
you're dealing with.
You have no idea, and there's like you can't just isolate it and be like, no, I only want my grandpa.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you're not gonna get grandpa. Like, you're
Because you're gonna get a demon. It's like, I'm your grandpa.
It's so true.
like, have you not seen Paranormal Activities? Like,
Yeah.
Anytime
No.
people be doing that stuff, I'm like, do y'all not watch scary movies?
well, I've been like that since I was a kid too. Like, even like in high school, and like all the kids are like, "Oh, we brought a Ouija board." I was like, "Mom, come pick me up because I ain't fucking with it." There's no. I'm sitting here watching Saw on repeat at 13 years old, getting brain damage from this, like becoming fucking psychotic. But then you put a Ouija board in front of me, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I'm like, no, there is nothing.
I will watch all the scary movies, but I don't fuck with demons, yo. Like,
Yeah, that's scary.
This is the most that I've sat on my new ass.
Oh, how is that?
Are you gonna
okay.
check
No,
to
it's
see if
fine.
it went away when you
No,
get
it
up?
didn't go
Oh.
away. No, I'm saying even the drive, like
Oh.
2.5 hour drive, and I was sitting again. Sorry, ADD.
No, you're good. We're always ADD apologizing.
My butt is sore from working out.
Oh yeah, mine
Oh
too.
my God.
Get it.
I'm gonna feel it when I stand up.
Yeah.
One day I'll go to the gym and I won't cheat.
You don't work out?
No.
I know.
It's fucking liposuction, babe.
I wish.
I'm trying to play both sides of the field. I'm working out and I want to get lipo.
See, that's what I tell people. And they're like, oh my God, how do you do it? And I'm like, it's bought.
Yeah.
It's bought.
This is not a natural body. Don't expect to get these results. I bought it.
I want to buy it.
I want to buy it. I do too. Every time she's showing it in a video, I'm like, me next. She's always tagging me in the plastic surgery
Yeah.
posts and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm coming.
I'm like, Tina, look, there's a new special.
She's like, looky, and
Good
I'm like,
looking out though.
Always.
And I'm like, watch out, you're gonna have to take care of me when I come.
Oh my God, that's what I'm scared of. Is like the recovery. I've seen like people's horror stories.
For the BBLs?
Yes.
Thanks. Look.
Really, it's not that bad.
I've done 2 BBLs.
And,
2.
And your boobs done twice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I would say, like, I mean, the first couple days after a BBL, it fucking sucks because your skin literally just got ripped to shreds because of the liposuction.
And you're bleeding, right? Like everywhere. I've seen people bleed everywhere.
Look, okay, so I wasn't bleeding that much. My first one, they gave me a drainage tube. Hated it. So I was like, they're like, no, we're not gonna give you drainage tube this time. And I was like, oh, thank God. I went in for like my lymphatic massage, and I always saw like those videos where like fucking shit was like oozing out of their bodies, and I literally was talking shit about it to like my massage therapist, and I was like, April, girl, ain't no way, that shit's so nasty. And we're sitting there, she's like, oh, you got a little bit of fluid here, and then all of a sudden out of my holes on my lower stomach it was pouring out, and I got so nauseous, I was like, I'm gonna vomit. I'm like, I can't, like, you can feel, like, even if you weren't looking, like, you could hear it, and you could feel the warm juices running down your legs, and you were like, oh. I was like, this is not, no. I was like, April, we're gonna cut the massage short today, and she's like, we need to get it out, and I was like, no, it's okay.
It's fine, I'll keep
I was like, oh, I'll keep the fluid. Yeah, I'll keep the fluid. It's okay. We're just gonna leave it here. It was awful, but I mean, it's honestly just annoying.
Yeah.
The recovery process is fucking annoying. You can't sit
You
for
have to lay?
6 weeks.
Yeah, you can't just sit normally.
You can't. Yeah, and you can't lay on your hips, on your sides. So you are constantly either standing or laying on your stomach, and your arms get really sore, and your arms fall asleep all the time, and then your neck is always creaked, and you can't like crack your back, and oh my God, it's annoying.
Worth it.
But do you
It's worth
do
it.
you see these
Yeah,
cakes?
that's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
Do you see that I have hips now? I used to be an upside down Dorito.
Exactly.
So come on now.
Got that North American long back.
No, I do. I show Tina all the time, or like anybody who like wants to see like my before pictures, and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, that ain't you." And I'm like, "Bitch."
See, I thought you looked good before.
Well, I had already had a
she had
BBL.
already had-
I already had my first round BBL.
You looked good even before, but it's not
Tina.
proportional.
Tina, you have to say that because we had the same body type.
I'm trying to not feel so bad about myself. Will you let me feel good?
That's fucked up.
That's true. We're like our bone structure is very similar.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so
That's
I
why I
just-
know when Tina's like, I want that. I'm like, I know why you want it.
yeah, because I see what happened, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I could have that.
But see, and I'm a blunt ass friend. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
love
me and
that,
Tina
though.
have
I've
the
always
same
loved that.
body shape. I'm like, babe, I feel it. Like, we were fucking linebackers, and
Yeah.
we're in an upside down triangle. Like, that's not it. Like, I get it. Like, it's not very feminine. Like,
not.
there's no hips. Like, when you have everything, when it's like your love handles are wider than your hips, you're
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, if you could just put it right here, yeah, right, just right there.
that's what I always joke around because my dad, I'm like, because my dad's side of the family is all Mexican, and so I'm like, dude, you gave me the Tijuana build, bro.
Right?
Like, big up top with them skinny ass
I got that
legs.
sumo wrestler.
Like, tell me I'm
build.
lying.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah,
I'm
it's
lying.
true.
It's the Tijuana build, and I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. I'm like, because all y'all got frog asses.
Yeah.
Like, you got these frog asses, and y'all heavy up top, and like, you gave that to me.
Like a frog, like a frog
I
stood
didn't-
up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I didn't ask for that. Like, I didn't want that.
Mr.
I'm a
Frog's
woman.
Wild adventure.
Yeah. I'm like, it's okay. You're a man, but like, I'm a woman. Like, that's not cute.
Right.
Like,
and that's not something you can fix in the gym.
no,
Like,
I
you can-
tried.
You can get a bigger,
Really?
you can get a bigger like volume shelf here
Yeah.
in the gym, but you can't fix hip dips.
Yeah.
And you can't make when your hips and thigh or your upper hip and your thigh are bigger, but you have that dip that goes in. It makes you look square, and you can't. There's nothing you can do to build that muscle up right there.
Hold on. I'm literally going to pull up the picture.
I'm so excited.
It's
Because I've seen.
it's intense.
Or, like
And-
before your first one?
yeah, like before.
Okay. You look
Tina,
so
is
different.
that
That don't
you?
even look like you.
No. Oh.
Wow.
That's why I said like it's like it changes. It changes
yeah. Like it proportions everything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't look gross.
No,
but she
not
just,
at all.
She's just out of proportion from the top to the bottom. That's why I was like, she doesn't look horrible. She just needs a butt.
Well, y'all word everything.
You just need a butt.
But like
just literally
okay,
a
right.
butt.
No, and that's the thing, and that's why I always like that's why I got my boobs when I was 21 because I was like, dude, I'm flat chested, I have no ass, I have no hips, I'm a fucking 2x4.
Yeah.
Built like an
that's-
iPhone.
Yeah, right. No, exactly. And I'm like, I got these broad ass shoulders, and like I have no curves to go with it. I'm like, okay, see, like I need to be thick.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get thick?
You just weren't like you couldn't
But even if I gained weight, I was a fucking frog.
Yeah, it goes in the
Yeah.
stomach.
It goes into your stomach and your back
And
and your
arms.
face.
Yeah.
That's
and
so
then
weird how
I
that
have-
happens.
Yeah, there's no gain in the hips, there's no gain in the butt, nothing in the legs. It's just all upper body. And then you're like, oh God.
All the women on my
So
dad's
I
side
worked so hard on it.
look like that.
You said what?
All the women on my dad's side look
Yeah.
like that. They have the bigger upper body and then this tiny, tiny skinny legs. And I'm just like, okay.
Well, also, in
I'm gonna
disclaimer,
need
like
surgery.
there's really nothing wrong with that. It's all
No.
about personal preference.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, like I don't want to be an ass.
do it
'cause,
for
like,
yourself.
Right.
No,
no,
do whatever
exactly.
you want. Look the way you want.
Yeah.
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 That's why I tell people all the time when people are like, "Oh my God," I'm like, "Plastic surgery."
Yeah. Just do it.
But I tell people, be careful. It's a slippery slope. I
It
mean,
is. Oh god,
look,
I got the tummy tuck.
I
And
was-
I'm always like,
I was gonna say,
I can
look,
change things.
yeah, I would say, look, Tina was fucking terrified of her tummy
I
tuck
was.
about even going in for surgery. That she's got the surgery. She's like, but I can do more.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's why I've had the things like I got lip filler. I didn't even fucking need lip filler.
I'm considering that.
I remember when your little crazy ass mess or
I was
called me,
fucking
you're like,
terrified.
"Tina."
I looked like the fucking from Monsters Inc. when he gets his face sucked into the thing. I freaked out. It was purple. It was black. I was calling Tina and I was like, Tina. I was like, this isn't right. This isn't right. And they looked like this big and I was like, Tina. And she's like, babe, you're okay. And I was like, Tina, no. This isn't okay, Tina. I'm like, what did I do?
It'll go down. It'll go down.
That's what she kept telling me, and I was like, Tina, I hate it. And I had some self-confidence issues for a while because I was like, oh, where's the mask? I will happily go back into wearing masks right now because this,
I'm protecting from
yeah.
COVID.
Can we bring COVID back right now for the next 2 weeks because I really need to cover my lips. This is not
Oh
cute.
my god.
And I want to say I actually did. I fucked around. And I put a mask on, and then Savannah was like, "Bitch, your lips still show through, motherfucker." And I was like, "No, I don't want it." Like,
I want it. I want lip filler so bad. He don't want me to have it.
My husband didn't, but
It's
then
scary.
he
But
backed
you
off.
look great. Like
Yeah.
you don't look like you have.
I just did like the 1 milliliter for both. So half up here, half down here. So I did very minimal.
I want a bigger bottom lip.
yeah.
That's why all you
It's
gotta
just-
do is tell her that.
It just
Yeah.
gets scary. You know, when you first get it done, I was terrified.
Really?
I was
I
scared
blow
too.
Tina up.
Yeah.
Because of how it
How
swells
it
up.
looks,
Yeah.
yes. And then my fucking lady, she's like, people get really addicted to how it first looks, and I'm like, how?
The
Who?
swell.
I'm like, who the fuck wants?
Oh, because
this
then it
look?
goes down.
Yeah. and
Yeah,
then it
I'm
feels
like, who the
smaller.
fuck wants lips like that? Like these motherfuckers were touching my nose.
People who
bro.
don't have lips, and they
Yeah.
get the big ones, and they're like, "Oh shit!" You probably already had kind of bigger
She
lips,
did.
Yeah.
She had nice.
so that kind of scared you.
It terrified
'Cause it
me.
went-
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like my face was all of a sudden like unproportionate, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I have to wear really heavy eye makeup now because my lips are so big. Yeah, distract. More eyeliner.
You're like,
Wing
pouting
it to the hairline. Don't look at my lips.
Oh my god, you look so pretty without makeup, though. I will say that.
I love
Oh
Daddy
my God.
Barbie. No,
Daddy
Daddy,
Barbie,
Barbie
yeah.
is my jam.
So pretty.
Yeah, that's when I look real lesbian. That's when the
She's
lesbian
got
side of
I
me
don't
comes
think
up.
so. Oh yeah.
She
The
no.
haircut.
You should
Yeah.
see her stalking around her house, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just like Daddy Barbie.
You're like,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
because
because that's
why? Because she looks like a dude. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't look like a dude. She looks like a hot girl, but she has like
I'm very masculine.
dude
yeah.
energy, and I identify. So I'm just like, bitch.
But yeah, I mean that's why I always tell people, because like I am bisexual. I always tell people I'm like, I'm only straight for my husband. Like I'm 99% lesbian. So like when I'm walking
Your
around my
husband's
house,
just like score 1%.
right? So like when I'm walking around my house with my fucking man bun, with my whole half of my head fucking shaved, no makeup, and baggy ass pants and a fucking sports bra, it's like, whoa. Like, whose son is that? Like,
Walking around looking like a 15-year-old boy.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I've dubbed that Daddy Barbie.
Daddy Barbie.
Yeah.
She has daddy energy when she does that.
That's cool.
I can be very diverse.
How much time are we at?
TJ said that she's hotter as Daddy Barbie.
You're
And I'm just like,
an hour in.
I like her both ways.
I like it both ways.
Exactly.
No, fucking TJ, the first time he ever fucking met me, let's not roll past that. I show up with no makeup on because we came in the night before the tattoo.
Yeah.
When I first came out here. And so this is the first time I'm meeting TJ in person. I come over, no makeup, I'm in sweatpants, I'm in a baggy ass hoodie, my hair's fucking up, no wig. And I fucking walk in and like TJ's like, oh hey, nice to meet you, blah blah blah, acting like everything's fucking fine. This motherfucker. She's like Barbie, and I'm like, yeah, no, look. And then TJ realizes what Barbie she's fucking talking
he
about.
puts two and two together at our door.
And he literally goes, that's not you. And I said, are you fucking serious, bro? I was like, okay, let me go to this video. The fucking tattoo. And TJ was like, no, that ain't you. And I was like, dude, fuck all the way off. I was like, fine, I'll put makeup on and prove it to you. That's me.
What does your license look
Catfish.
like?
You are not a catfish.
Do you like have all the makeup or no?
No.
No.
I actually didn't know I was going to go get my photo taken. Like, 'cause I was pregnant. So I was like the pregnant, bloated face.
Oh, the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you, Barbie.
I hate you all.
Yes. I feel like
We
that's
love
your
you.
vibe. Aw, she likes us.
Oh, yay!
Everybody follow Barbie.
Yes, follow.
You won't regret it.
Oh,
Nope.
thanks. At omfg.its, no apostrophe, dot Barbie.
No apostrophe.
No apostrophe.
I like that. And that's on,
Oh my fucking god, it's Barbie.
and then that's every.
That's everything.
And we'll link it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Crazy ass.
Yay.
Ew.
Bye.
Deuces.